The Blue Line Extension LRT project, a planned extension of the Metro Blue Line, will serve the communities of Minneapolis, Golden Valley, Crystal, Robbinsdale, and Brooklyn Park. It will be part of an integrated system of transitways, including connections to the Metro Green Line, the North Star commuter rail line, and local bus service. The 11 new stations along the 13-mile line will provide access to thousands of jobs as well as growing residential areas and will attract new commercial development. The line's northern end will be Oak Grove Parkway Station in Brooklyn Park. This station will be located in a rapidly developing area near the intersection of Highway 169 and Highway 610 and Target Corporation's North Campus. A new park and ride structure with space for 900 vehicles will be built at this station, and the station site will accommodate future development. South of Oak Grove Parkway, the Blue Line extension will cross Highway 610 on a new bridge on the west side of West Broadway Avenue. Approaching 93rd Avenue Station, light rail trains will transition to running between the northbound and southbound lanes. This will require concurrent reconstruction of West Broadway Avenue between 94th Avenue and 74th Avenue to accommodate light rail and improve traffic flow. Traffic signals along West Broadway Avenue will have safety features so light rail trains can operate at street level. 93rd Avenue Station will be located in the center of West Broadway Avenue. Crosswalks at each end of the station allow transit riders to safely access the station platform. The 85th Avenue Station is south of the new Brooklyn Park Library. This station will also provide convenient transit access for North Hennepin Community College students and residents of nearby neighborhoods. Continuing south, the line will cross Brooklyn Boulevard and enter the station. Many businesses and restaurants are located nearby, around the intersection of West Broadway and Brooklyn Boulevard. The Blue Line extension will cross 75th Avenue at street level and then turn slightly west. The intersection between 74th Avenue and Jolly Lane will be closed. Trains will cross over 73rd Avenue and County Road 81 Botany Boulevard on a new bridge and enter the BNSF Freight Rail Corridor, then cross West Broadway Avenue again at street level. At all street level crossings, gate arms and flashing lights will warn drivers when trains are approaching. The Blue Line extension will continue to follow the BNSF Freight Rail Corridor south through Brooklyn Park, Crystal, Robbinsdale, and Golden Valley. Trains will pass under Interstate 94 on the way to 63rd Avenue Station. A covered walkway will connect the new LRT station to the existing Metro Transit Park and Ride at Botany Boulevard and 63rd Avenue. The two-level parking structure holds more than 550 vehicles and includes covered bike racks. Leaving the station, trains will cross 63rd Avenue at street level and enter the city of Crystal near North Lions Park. Blue Line extension trains will pass Crystal Airport on the way to Bass Lake Road Station. The light rail tracks will cross Bass Lake Road at street level. Bass Lake Road Station will be located near Becker Park, an existing residential and commercial area. The station will include a park and ride lot with space for 150 vehicles. South of the station, light rail trains will travel over the Canadian Pacific Freight Railroad on a new bridge. Trains will then cross Corvallis Avenue at street level. Gate arms and flashing lights will warn drivers when a train is approaching. The intersection of West Broadway Avenue and Lakeside Avenue will be reconfigured with a traffic circle and gate arms to warn drivers of approaching trains. The Blue Line extension will continue to follow the BNSF Freight Rail corridor along West Broadway Avenue into Robbinsdale. Trains will cross 45th Avenue in Robbinsdale at street level. Gate arms and warning lights will protect drivers and pedestrians. Trains will cross Highway 100 on a new bridge. Then cross 42nd Avenue at street level and enter Robbinsdale Station. Robbinsdale Station will be just north of the existing Robbinsdale Transit Center. A new park and ride structure will be constructed, and existing bus services will be relocated for easier connections to and from the LRT station. South of the station, the street-level crossing of 41st Avenue North will have gate arms and warning lights. The rail crossing at 39.5 Avenue will be closed. The rail corridor curves around Lee Park and passes under 36th Avenue, then continues south. As the rail corridor enters Sohaki Park, trains will cross over wetlands on a new bridge and then enter Golden Valley, traveling along the eastern edge of the Mary Hills Nature Area. Light rail trains will cross wetlands on a new bridge and then pass under Golden Valley Road to enter Golden Valley Road Station. A new park and ride lot with space for approximately 90 vehicles will be between Golden Valley Road and Theodore Wirth Parkway and served by new trail connections. Light rail trains will travel along the eastern edge of the park to Plymouth Avenue Theodore Wirth Park Station, located just east of the park chalet and golf course. Trains will pass under Plymouth Avenue and continue south. Approaching Olson Memorial Highway, the Blue Line extension will pass under the highway's elevated westbound lanes, then leave the freight rail corridor and turn east, running between the highway's eastbound and westbound lanes. Penn Avenue Station will be located in the existing median between the eastbound and westbound lanes of Olson Memorial Highway. Crosswalks and traffic signals at both ends of the platform will enable customers to access the station safely from either side of the highway. Continuing east at street level, trains will pass Harrison Park and enter Van Wyck Boulevard Station, the last new station before connecting with the existing Blue Line stations in downtown Minneapolis. Customers will be able to enter the platform via crosswalks with traffic signals at Van Wyck Memorial Boulevard and Bryant Avenue. Trains will continue between eastbound and westbound lanes of Olson Memorial Highway across Interstate 94 to 7th Street, where the highway becomes 6th Avenue. The LRT tracks will then shift to the south side of 6th Avenue. As the line approaches Target Field Station, it'll pass under the elevated tracks of the Metro Green Line extension. The LRT lines converge at Target Field Station. Blue Line extension trains will continue east and south as the Metro Blue Line. Riders will also be able to connect to the North Star commuter rail and bus routes. Without changing trains, riders will be able to reach Blue Line destinations in downtown Minneapolis, South Minneapolis, and Bloomington, including the VA Medical Center, the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport, and the Mall of America. At any of the downtown stations, riders will be able to connect to the Metro Green Line, eastbound to the University of Minnesota, St. Paul's Midway area, and downtown St. Paul, or westbound to St. Louis Park, Hopkins, Minnetonka, and Eden Prairie. Project partners include the Federal Transit Administration, County's Transit Improvement Board, State of Minnesota, and Hennepin County Regional Railroad Authority, and the cities of Brooklyn Park, Crystal, Robbinsdale, Golden Valley, and Minneapolis. For more information, visit bluelineext.org.